center. Tim Hardaway Jr. out there with Teague, and it's Gallinari in at the 3. Hardaway kicks to Teague. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the strike for 2. It's going to be on Freak.
First personal foul. Shooting for New York, Jeff Teague, taking 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And so Teague hits 2 free throws. The Knicks leading by 16. Here's Fresh. Down low. And that one's good, Anthony.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Teague can't hit. New York's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them. Rejected by Teague. About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. Here's Horford, and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
Good game for Horford. He has 11 points and 3 denials.
And if I had to pick what he's done best today, I'd probably lean towards the offensive performance.
Well, just to be a contrarian, I'm going to go to the other side because he's been just as impressive, I think, at the defensive end.
And he knocks down the first one. So Horford gets 2.
They're locked in from the charity stripe this half. Not a miss yet.
And trying to cut into this lead, they need every edge they can get.
Here's Fresh. Teague covering. Passes to Porzingis. 5 on the clock. The 3 from Anthony. And it's Anthony again missing.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
There's the pick.
Yo, Anthony.
Here's Fresh. Guarded by Hardaway. Outside Anthony. High, arcing shot, and he lays it up and in. Anthony's got 4 points this quarter.
You know, in the NBA, you got to hustle on every single play, and they're not doing that right now.
Yeah, and they're on the losing end of all these second chance opportunities.
Millsap has the open look. No good off the front iron.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D. Allen's position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Here's Garrison. They get it again. Porzingis. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. They'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
Well, this team has really been on the offensive glass here in the second half, doing an outstanding job. And that's one of the reasons they're on top.
Aaron Aflalo, who's checked in from a
What a game we've seen here for Gallinari. He has 14 points and 2 steals. He's been their leader, stirring the drink at the offensive end and then anchoring the defense.
And yeah, Clark, what an example he's been setting out there.
Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. Gallinari hits them both. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Here's Fresh. Teague covering.
Move the ball. It's sticking too much.
That is good.
And that kind of sums up the defensive effort we've seen here tonight, guys.
75.
We're playing too much on the perimeter. Let's look to dump the ball inside.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Lopez with the block. On the wing of Flalo. Teague covering. Here's Fresh. Back to Anthony. There's a screen. Anthony drawing the double team. 6 to shoot. And Afflalo wide open. He shoots. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime-dropping delights is what I call it.
That is a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yep, he was on the money, that's no doubt. And Hardaway gets it to go.
Nice stroke from long range, and if he keeps getting those opportunities, he better take them.
Here's Garrison, and the call will be against Al Horford. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Here's Fresh. Teague covering. 5 to shoot. 8 feet away. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. 27 points for Freak.
17.
Outside Teague. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And that's what he does. I mean, he is a bucket getter.
Here's Fresh.
Move the ball. It's sticking too much.
Shoots from 12. Millsap grabs the miss. Millsap's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Back to Gallinari. Here's the 3. That drops, and it comes off the assist from Hardaway. Hardaway has got 4 assists in the game.
Add another triple to their second half total.
They came out of the break just dropping bombs and just are not letting up at all.
Back to Anthony. And there's the pass to Fresh. Bounces high off the rim and flops. Fresh has got 6 points in the quarter.
He's been a different guy here in the second half. His shooting percentage far better than it was before the break.
Teague dishes to Hardaway. Millsap a screen on Afflalo. Hardaway from outside. The shot is off. And New York the other way now. 22 is their biggest lead. They'll be off to Brooklyn for a meeting with the Nets after this one. That's game 1 of a 3-game road trip. Porzingis passes to Fresh, and it's blocked. Anthony against Gallinari. To the left side wing. Hardaway from outside. Good. Hardaway has got a couple of 3-pointers now in the fourth for the Hawks.
These defenders had better start closing out on those shooters.
That's 2 in a row, and we call that a streak.
Fresh, the pass to Lopez. Can't get it to go.
Oh, tough D on the inside.
It sure was, Greg. No easy access to the basket when that fella's in the middle. Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passes.
Good on the shot. 31 points for Freak.
He has really punished these defenders today. No matter who's been on him, he's been giving them medicine.
Horford kicks to Gallinari. Horford sets a screen for Gallinari. Inside. And that comes off the assist by Jeff Teague. Gallinari's got 9 points now in the quarter.
You know, he's knocking down his shots today, but it hasn't really translated to the scoreboard yet.
Here's Fresh. Teague covering. Anthony's shot is off. The Hawks trail by 13. Hardaway kicks to Teague. There's the feed to Horford.
That's the wall.
Basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks.
Dennis Schroeder's checked in for Jeff Teague. got a piece of it, and it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession.
Risky pass in a situation like that. Very lucky that wasn't a steal.
Fortunate to get it through. I thought he was headed the other way with that one.
Here's Garrison, and the basket good. Fresh has got 33 points.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Now here's Schroeder, guarded closer. Misses off the right iron.
Yeah, and that's been the story of the game. I mean, the rebounding has been very one-sided.
Yeah, and they've been on the winning end. I mean, effort is one thing you can always control in addition to attitude. I would credit this lead to force of will.
Millsap dishes to Schroeder. Shoots the three. Misses the target. That drops him to 40% now. 4 of 10.
He's still looking for his first three-pointer of the second half after making just one in the first.
A follow. That's good.
And that tells you a lot about why the score is where it is. Lazy defense.
Schroeder kicks to Gallinari. Horford sets a screen for Gallinari. The dish now to Horford. Drilled from 11 feet out.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Talk about being on his game. Look at the numbers for Fresh. He's got 10 rebounds and some big-time point production as well. This is some performance we're witnessing out of him.
My man, a night to remember. No doubt about it.
And that one misses. And he sinks the second. 1:25 left in the fourth.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for New York.
Mark, looking at both these teams, they're great rebounders, and on any given night, you might not know who would have the advantage on the boards.
Yeah, but they did a better job tonight. They made the most of the extra rebounds, too.
And the effort here tonight, adding to the W column for the season. It'll go down as their 48th win.
And they've really had a dominant run of games against this opponent this year. They played them 3 times and won every one.
Well, once they'd taken the first 2 from them, you could just sense how this one was going to go.
I mean, when you look at the stats, you'll see just how dominant a game this was for Fresh. There isn't much else you want from someone. He gave it his all and was rewarded with a triple-double.
And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
The second person for the team